Check it out, fellas, man. It's time that we finally start getting our turbo fitted. You see the spinneroonie, man, and you see the truck where the turbo will be actually being installed. It's time that we start getting our fitment right, checking exactly what we're gonna need to start getting our truck turboed. It's almost that time, man. And also check it out, man. If you guys haven't seen the new C6, one of the new builds for the channel, check it out, man. It's probably one of the cheapest ones in the country, believe it or not, man. Running, and it runs great. If you haven't seen that video, check it out right there, man. You don't want to miss it. Nonetheless, it's time to get our turbo fitting started. So go ahead and do that, fellas. So we'll be test fitting here a kit from Nonetheless MaxSpeedingRods. We have a turbo manifold and our turbo. Basically, just gonna go ahead get fitment on our manifold, get our turbo on there. Pretty much just to get an early visual, just see how everything fits. If we need to make any adjustments down the line, basically to get it ready, man. You guys know we're gonna be getting this turbo set up pretty soon, but first what I wanna do is figure out the transmission first before I finish up setting up the turbo. Still haven't decided if I wanna do the 6-speed or the 4L80. Leaning more towards the 6-speed, but the 4L80 will be easier. You know, it's just pretty much plug and play. Just gotta tune it. And that's pretty much it with the 4L80, but I don't know, man, we'll see. The Corvette is already a 6-speed. So do I need another 6-speed? Not really, but do I want another one? For sure, man. You can never have too many 6-speeds. So yeah, first, like I said, go ahead and get those long tube headers out, start doing some test fitting, and then let's go ahead and see what we need, man. Yeah, so first thing is getting this thing lifted up. You gotta get it lifted up pretty high, just because those headers. I had to move that over just a little bit, but like I was saying, gotta get this up pretty high, just because those headers are pretty large. So to get it out of all those little grooves, twists and turns, it's easier if you just get it up high. So first thing is get the dipstick out, get our spark plug wires out the way, and then we'll be able to get that header out, get it unscrewed, and it should just come right on out. Last time, and you guys told me when we took the dipstick out that it sparked, and it sure did because it hit the starter. So just be careful when you're doing that. Ooh. You see it, man. Should be a quick, easy test. There you go. No spark this time. There you have it. Like I said, just go ahead and screw all the bolts now. And check out that guard right there, man. Good thing we got those spark plug wire guards. As you can see, they're already starting to get hot in that area, but since we got those guards, haven't had any issues. Wires are still good, and we've been good, man. Truck's been running good. No issues at all. There you go. Got them loose. Might have to take out one spark plug. It's hitting over there on that side. Damn, man, like I said, we had to get this thing up pretty high just to get those headers out. That's why we need a lift, man. Somebody, anybody, any lift company, give your boy a sponsor, man. As you can see, we need it, but we work with what we got, obviously. But that's pretty much it, man. We got the long tube header out. We'll just finish getting that out, and then we'll go ahead and start testing our turbo manifold. There you have it, man. Got the long tube header out. And for those wondering how those Flash Shark headers holding up, honestly, not too bad, man. Aside from looks, I mean, if you care about looks and stuff, I mean, obviously that black paint was pretty cheap, just came right off. But yeah, man, you can see all the paint just came off. They do have another, I think the other color is stainless steel or chrome or something like that. So you're probably better off going with that other color. These were the black ones. Yeah, man, paint came right off. You can see where we had to hit it for it to fit the truck, but I don't know, some people were saying it could be the engine mounts. Maybe that's why they didn't go right in. Obviously mine, I'm pretty sure still has the original engine mounts, so they could be all worn out, which is why we had to give it a few little bangs. But other than that, man, they sound good, still holding up pretty well. So, and the driver's side, the other side of the headers, those slid right on in. No issues with that side. For a kit, that's around like I think it comes with my code, you get 15% off. So they come to like 200 something bucks. I mean, you get the whole kit, man. You can't go wrong with some long tube headers. I know there's a YouTube video out there where a guy did an experiment, you know, on cheap headers, and then big brands everyone knows, Speed Engineering, Texas Speed, and they performed about the same, if not exactly the same. So just depends if you want brand name and ones that look maybe a little prettier, but this ain't a SEMA truck, fellas. It's not a SEMA truck, so we're just trying to go fast, and that's what we're doing. So yeah, that being said, if you guys want to cop some long tube headers, the whole setup, white pipes and everything, link in the description with the coupon code. Get it right, fellas. Like I said, now we're gonna go ahead and get that turbo manifold on, just get a nice little test fit. And like I said, everything is from MaxSpeedingRods. So I'm here to show you guys how everything fits. If everything fits nice and flush, so let's go ahead and put it on. And there you have it, man. That easy. Got our turbo manifold on. Slid right on fitment. It's actually pretty good. So we'll go ahead and put the truck down to show you guys better. Just like that, down she goes. And for those who don't know, the turbo I'm putting on is a little smaller because this truck is pretty much ready to go for about 500 to 600 horsepower. My goal is not to make 1,900, at least not right now. The truck is pretty much set up, the fuel pump, the injectors, everything is pretty much set up for about 500 to 600 horsepower. So that's more than enough for right now. That'll definitely get this truck going and moving quick. There you have it. Still a pretty good sized turbo, man. Can't complain. It's rated for about, like I said, 500 to 600 horsepower. That's more than enough for right now. So go ahead and get that bolted up right there. Got to move a few hoses, get it fitted on there. And then we'll start looking at piping for the intercooler and all that. And then we're pretty much good, man, for now. Just for, like I said, just getting the ideas out there. And then transmission setup that I want. And then we can fully install the turb's key. And there you go. We got the turbo sitting on top of the manifold. As you can see, yeah, obviously, once I am running a full setup, we're going to do a lot of adjustments. Moving cables, tubes, hoses. Going to have to run a few different parts. Going to have to get rid of this. Obviously, eventually, I'll do that as well. Just to free up more space for the turbo. But you guys can see it, man. That's pretty much the idea for right now, man. That's for the most part pretty much how it's going to be sitting right there, man. Ooh, not too shabby, right, bud?
Not too bad. A little bit of adjustments, but
it's doable. Not too big of a deal. There you have it, man. Let me go ahead and show you guys the underside. There's our exit tube right there. So obviously that tube's going to run around right to the back. So like I was saying, that's going to wrap around to this side and then to our other manifold that we're going to put. Eventually, we're going to have to take this one off as well. Then that's how we'll have that connected. Intercooler here up front. Get our piping all right. Still need to get a wastegate and everything and whatnot, but there you have it, man. We have the general idea. Getting the idea out there, getting it started. As you guys know, man, we gotta get this thing done. We gotta get it done. It's only right. But before I do the install on that, definitely want to race it with the Corvette. See how it handles just off of long tube headers and a cam and a tune versus the LS2. What y'all think, man? I think we gotta make it happen. Buddy in the Corvette, and then me in the truck. What you think, man? What's gonna happen?
It'll be, I don't know, it'll probably be pretty close. The Corvette will probably get it, but
yeah.
The truck will.
Just because alone already, the power is already pretty similar with them. I'd say the Corvette probably has a little more power. This probably has like to the crank like 380, something like that. Corvette has 400, and then you add in the weight. So the Corvette theoretically should win, but it should be interesting just to see where the truck's at. And then I'll do another race once I do the 6-speed or the 4L80. And then another race once it's turboed. The truck should have no issues giving this Corvette the gap sauce. Quick little visual right there, but that's pretty much it, man. But like I said, this whole video is sponsored by MaxSpeedingRods, so if you guys want to go ahead and check them out, check out this whole kit. Like I said, I got a turbo from them, the turbo manifold, the intercooler, and the piping. So all that we pretty much have left is what, bud? The wastegate.
Blow-off valve, and then probably just a
downpipe, and then just other little things we're gonna need, hoses, whatnot. But tune, exactly, gonna need the tune. But yeah, man, we're that much closer. So links to their products will be in the description if you guys want to check them out. Hey, I know, I need some new tires. Gonna get some soon. I still haven't even gave this car an alignment ever since I fixed it up, but not a big deal. There you have it though, man. Just like that, we are back in business. Fellas, you can see it, man. We got the truck back together in one piece. Now, double check. Make sure she's running good, you know? Got to double check sometimes. it comes down to now is getting that transmission and pretty much just figuring out the rest of all the turbo stuff. So there you have it, fellas. That'll pretty much do it. There you have it though, man. Truck is back together, as you guys can see. Let me go ahead and show you guys the vet, man. For those who haven't seen the latest video on the new daily, gotta get the vet, you know, it's good on gas. At least it's better than that. Let me go ahead and give you guys a quick little walk around on that, man. Let me go ahead and pull it out for y'all, man. Of course, you know, around here, we buy fixer-uppers, and this one is no exception. Check it out. Of course, it's gonna need a little bit of love here and there. Also, the interior as well. On the interior, you got stuff like this, chipping buttons, more chipping buttons, and just like dated stuff like that. So definitely want to get a doubled in, fix all the buttons, just make it look a little cozier in here, a little nicer. Passenger seat is actually really clean. Go ahead and get a little cold start. What's up? Had to get the T56, of course. See, now that I've been driving this one though, the T56 on this, it's like tempting me even more to do the 6-speed on the truck rather than the 4L80. Cause you know, you just can't go wrong with a nice little 6-speed. Everything works though, man. Everything in the car works. Got heated seats, Bluetooth. I mean, that's really all you need. AC and good MPG. Check it out though, like I said, man, we do fixer-uppers around here. Obviously the car's gonna need paint. You can see the paint chipping, faded here and there, mostly on the bumper, on the fenders. You got fade pretty much everywhere. The passenger side probably a lot nicer than the driver's side. But yeah, like I said, on the driver's side, it's gonna be a little worse, stuff like that. Fade pretty much all over the driver's side. But other than that, man, I mean, it's a very clean body. It's all fiberglass, obviously, so you're not gonna have any dings or dents. One of the first things I'm gonna do is definitely the exhaust. I don't know what the hell this guy was doing. Look how spread apart it is. It looks terrible, and then it's sticking out like 4 feet. But there it is, man. We got the 2 silver cars next to each other. Looking nice, man. Looking real nice. Truck looking flawless. Once I get this one all painted up, fixed up, wheels and everything, ooh, it's gonna be a dangerous duo right there, man. And like I said earlier, fellas, let me know in the comments, man, who you got in the race. We got the cammed E85 tune truck or the stock LS2. Like I said, this one's making about probably 380, 390 to the crank. This one's got 400 to the crank. So, I mean, obviously it sounds like the Corvette would win. You know, not only does it got it on power, it also has it on weight. But it'd be interesting to see nonetheless. But there you have it, man. This is the new daily. Obviously not a build at the moment. I'll be doing like little videos here and there on it. In the future, definitely want to cam it, turbo it, supercharge it, whatever it may be. But no worries, fellas. We have another build. Like I said, we got another build we're going to introduce in the next week or two alongside for the truck. But there you have it, man. The 2 silver cars next to each other. So you guys heard the truck earlier. Now let's hear the vet, man. Which one sounds better? Let me know. Work truck engine or LS2. I'll give it to the work truck engine on this one, man. But on the exhaust on this, it's only a muffler delete, no headers, no real exhaust on it. So I mean, the truck, you got long tube headers, pretty much a straight pipe. So got to give it to the truck and the cam too. All right, but there you have it, fellas. That's gonna pretty much wrap up this video. The next thing for the truck is figuring out that transmission, if I want to do a 6-speed or the 4L80. Haven't decided yet, but we'll find out soon, man. Nonetheless, that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. Like, comment, and subscribe to the boy. You know we got a lot more heat coming. I'm gonna see you on the next video, man.